Yo, what's good, everybody? I got another Beers with Barton. It is Saturday, February 28th, 2026. Yeah, last day of February. Tomorrow's March. Crazy how fast this year is going. Well, wanted to do a little video because I tried something this past week. So this does not have to do with Lent, but obviously it is the time of Lent. I believe that started last Wednesday. It's the 40 days leading up, maybe Wednesday. Yeah, Ash Wednesday was not this past, it was the one prior, I believe. Because it's the 40 days leading up until Easter, 40 days, 40 nights, a lot of stuff, symbolism here. But a buddy of mine who's really trying to get himself back into shape and just get aggressive about it, been doing a ton of research about fasting. He did it. He ended up doing it for 72 hours, which is amazing, and even more so now to me. But just the health benefits of it. And there's so many different ways. A lot of people do like this 16-8 or 18-6, where you don't eat for 18 hours out of the day and you'll eat during 6, or 8, which is really not that crazy. I kind of do that anyway. I mean, you stop eating dinner, you stop eating at 7 at night. You don't eat until 11 the next morning or something like that. That's 16 hours right there. So you only eat in between the hours of 11 and 7 or whatever it is, noon and 6. So people do that anyway, and I kind of do. I eat dinner. I'll be honest, I don't really look at the time. Sometimes it's 5:30, 6, could be 7, could be 8. I don't know. Our lives are crazy and busy. But I usually don't eat in the morning. If I work out, I'll have like a protein bar after I work out. So that maybe 9:30 in the morning, I'll have a protein bar. But usually if I'm at home, I wake up, I'm not hungry till 11 or 12. So I usually don't eat from, 7 to 12 or 1 anyway. So there's your, 16, 17 hours. So, but also there's benefits of 24-hour fast, 36 hours, 48, 72 on some stuff. So it really just, after 16 hours, your body's really starting to lose the fat. And then after 24, it starts to repair itself. So there's a lot of benefits. You okay there, bud? Potter's on one. So I was like, hey, I really want to do a fast, 24 hours minimum, with a target of maybe 36. And a buddy of mine at work that we work out together, Danny Dimes, he was in on it too. So originally I was going to do it Thursday, like eat dinner on Thursday, stop eating by 6, and then the 24 hours would be the following Friday. And then if you could get to the following morning, Saturday, today, there's your 36. Michaela has a competition this weekend. She had her solo last night. Nothing today, and then all her team dances tomorrow. So I said, hey, I really don't want to be dealing with dance competition and stuff when I haven't eaten for long periods, because I just don't know how I'm going to react. I don't get hangry, but 24 hours is different than 16. So maybe I would. So moved it back to Wednesday. Wednesday, wanted to stop eating, get to the next night, maybe even Friday morning, especially because I work from home Thursday, Fridays usually. So it was a good plan. And I did some good research about, how to prepare, to get yourself there. Like previously, you're eating a lot of proteins and veggies, lots of hydration, really good hydration, like no booze. That was Tuesday. Wednesday, again, really good hydration, very lean. And then like your last meal, make it protein heavy, like grilled chicken and like broccoli and like, sweet potatoes, red potato, like a small carb. Be done eating whenever you are, and then start the clock. Perfect. Well, I was pretty good. Tuesday, pretty much followed it. Made sure my hydration was good, but I did end up having a couple beers and a nightcap on Tuesday, which wasn't planned. Nothing crazy. I was watching the State of the Union address. So I woke up Wednesday a little behind of what I wanted to do, knowing that I had to start, my fast. Who knows what Potter's doing out there. But I still got a good workout in. Hydrated really well. Ate pretty clean for the most part. I had grilled chicken and I had broccoli. The night before, I ate like a good hefty load. Felt great. Went to bed, woke up Thursday, as I normally would. Not hungry. So, 12 hours in from the last night. I stopped at about 7 p.m. on Wednesday. Got up, did my normal thing about 12-ish. So I was about that 17, getting close to 18 hours in. I was hungry. That's about the time I want to eat anyway. But I was fine. You can drink black coffee, water. You can do like electrolytes that are 0 calories. So I did that. You get to about the 18 to 20 hour mark, like I definitely started to feel, like, man, I really could eat, but just kept myself busy. I was working, ended up not working out that day. Your energy levels do, drop a little bit, but nothing crazy. I think I snoozed a little bit on the couch at one point. About 20, 22 hours, had a nice coffee. Again, drank a lot of water. Took Michaela to dance. I'm about the 23-hour mark, and I'm really like, okay, I know I can get another hour in. Can I push till tomorrow morning? Or even till lunch the next day, because I had a vendor lunch the next day, and I was like, I'd be at 42 hours if I can get there. Well, on the way back, I really hit a bad wall. Definitely a lot mental as well, of just like, I really don't want to do this anymore. Like, I felt good. I could definitely feel, lighter, cleansed out. But I wanted to eat. I kind of just wanted to eat. I was getting a slight headache, which is one of the side effects. So ended up stopping at the store, got fresh avocado, and got some eggs. Made myself just an egg omelet with a ton of avocado on it, and threw in the leftover grilled chicken because there was a ton, and just ate that. After 24 hours and 4 minutes. Oh, and I also had some shrimp, like a shrimp cocktail type thing. It was delicious. It felt great, but I still felt really good. Again, I didn't drink it all Wednesday. I didn't drink it all Thursday. Woke up Friday feeling really, really good. And then I didn't eat again until my vendor lunch, which was about 16 hours later. So almost like another mini fast. Ate an omelet with avocado, had some veggies in there and all that, and a spinach salad. Felt great. Still tons of water, coffee yesterday, felt good. Went to the recital last night, or the competition, not recital. They stayed later because they had awards. I came home about 9 o'clock and I hadn't eaten dinner. So I stopped at the store and I actually grabbed some more shrimp, and I grabbed some crab legs. And I just had that with a little bit of cocktail sauce and a Gatorade last night. Still felt great. No booze yesterday. And then woke up this morning, felt good. My niece came over actually. She's the one that gave me this beer. We'll get into that. They picked up some of our patio furniture. We're getting new furniture, some 4 chairs and like a storage container for the cushions. And so she came over after working out about 7:30. So loaded some stuff in her car, loaded the rest of my truck. I'm just drinking coffee, and I'm still really feeling good. And I haven't really eaten much in the last 48 hours, really. Just very thoughtful. And then on the way back, got some Chick-fil-A, so I did have some chicken, which I actually didn't eat until just a little bit ago because I was running around. But yeah, so I feel clean. I feel good. I know, obviously, a ton of extra water has helped. Good black coffee. It's a diuretic, Really just feel not bloated. Just feel good. Clear mind. Really good sleep. Wednesday night, got a really good night of sleep. Thursday, I got a really good night of sleep, although I did break the fast after 24 hours, but still. Last night, I could barely keep my eyes open. The girls got home about 11 after, and I chatted with them for a bit. I think I was in bed about 11:30, and I slept hard until 7 this morning, right before my alarm went off, so I could help load that stuff up. But feels good. I'm obviously doing, a lot of research still to see, and like, there's so many different ways of like, they basically say if you can fast almost every day, like only eat throughout 8 hours of the day, and obviously watch your calories. Cutting down alcohol is always going to be big, and drinking water. And then like once a month, you do a 24-hour one. And then once a quarter, you can do, so 4 times a year, 36 to 48 hours. And then once a year, if you want to really go hard, you could do a 72-hour one. And there's a lot of like research done on it, the pros and cons. Once you hit, after 24 hours, you get all these benefits to 36 to 48. And after that, it's like, okay, are you pushing your body too much? Or here's the benefits. Are you a peak athlete, which I'm not. So we'll see about the 72. But my experience is this: I got to tweak a few things. I definitely need to the night before. Can't drink. If I would have cut out that Tuesday night, I think that would have really helped because I felt a little bit behind. And then I've got to be a little bit more thoughtful of my lunch that I had. I ended up eating nachos because it was Nacho Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Actually, it was Taco Wednesday. Sorry. And so, I had some chicken, I had some chorizo, I had some carne asada. But, with the chips and like the cheese and the sour cream, like I should have just been more thoughtful of what I ate, because I felt a little heavy. And then I think by dinner time, I don't think I ate enough because I was still a little full from lunch, and I was just trying to pound in this chicken and broccoli, and like I made myself a good sized plate, but it's like I struggled through it. So I just need to be a little bit better of those two. So tweak one or both of those things, I think I'll be good. 24, I wouldn't say was easy. The last 4 to 6 hours was definitely a bit of a like, there's some mental stuff. And from what I understand from my buddies, after that 24, it's, there's a bump. So it actually gets a little easier. Your body's kind of resetting. So if I can get to that 24, which I did, and then kind of get past the next couple hours to go to bed, you eat the night before, 24 hours is dinner the next day, and then you can just push through into the morning, like you're at 36 because you're sleeping anyway. So I definitely know I can do that. It's going to be my next challenge. I'll do that one next month, I think, or in a couple months. Learn a lot of stuff, learning about how the body works, how it feels, just how lighter I feel, just small stuff. Just a 24-hour fast does so much if you lead up to it right. And like I said, I probably did 75% of this stuff right. I definitely could have hydrated more and picked my meals better and not drank the night before. So all the small things, and now I didn't drink it all Thursday, obviously. And then yesterday I was like, well, when I get back, I'm not driving, I'll grab something to eat, something light, and I'll have a couple beers. I didn't drink last night. I didn't even really feel like it. I don't have any beer in the house until now, because my niece gave me a couple. They were just in Savannah, Georgia. And there was a new brewery, so she gave me a couple, but I'm not really keeping beer in the house, trying to stay away from the bourbon for right now. So feel good. So although I didn't hit, 36, which I wanted to, for the last 3 days, basically, I've eaten really well. This will be my first drink since Tuesday night. I'm going to have a beer, and actually my lovely wife and I are going to go play some golden tea near our local watering hole, and I'll have a couple beers, and I'm making some carne asada tacos tonight with fresh avocado. So really looking forward to that. But yeah, just, the 24 hours is the actual part, but like the 24 to 48 before is just as, if not more important than the 24 plus after. It really just helps you. At least it has for me. Like, I wasn't starving on Friday morning, and so I still ate pretty light, and then I didn't want to drink. And then at night I just had some seafood, like light. So I think it's just, 24 hours was a challenge, but I've really gotten 4 really good days. I've dropped a couple pounds. You lose some water weight, you lose a little bit of fat, and I've just been way more thoughtful. Like my next meal today, like I said, I had some chicken from Chick-fil-A. I didn't even eat the little mini buns, just the chicken. And I'm gonna cook up a bunch of carne asada tonight. Yes, I'm gonna have some street tacos because I do love the street tacos, but it's gonna be a lot less of a big tortillas and burritos. It's gonna be more of just the meat and the avocado. And also have like a corn salsa. But anyways, it's been cool. It's just an experience that I wanted to share. I'm learning more. I'm really thankful my buddy shared so much. He's an EMT, so he's very knowledgeable about this, and he did a ton of research on supplements and what to do, and he really gave me a lot of the knowledge and detail to help me prepare, because in my mind I was just like, drink a bunch of water, stop eating. 24 hours later, like, you just start eating again, or 36, drink some water, drink some coffee, no big deal. No, you really have to prepare your body before. It's like running a 5K. You don't just, get up on a Friday, say I'm gonna run a 5K tomorrow. You gotta build up to it. You gotta be able to run a little bit and hydrate your body. Even if you're a runner, you gotta hydrate your body to make sure it's ready, and you gotta stretch before you run. So the human body is amazing. It was pretty cool experience. Again, I really wanted to hit the 36. I thought I was gonna be able to pretty easily. And it's harder than I thought. Again, probably got to prepare a little bit better, but also I feel accomplished at the 24, and it's affected me the next, almost 48 hours of helping too. So you prepare a day or two before and you do your 24, 36, but you can almost get a week out of this. It just really helps cleanse you, and that chunk in the middle that you're not eating just is great for your body. So that's what I'm doing. It is Saturday though. No dance today. The rest of our team dances are tomorrow. Like I said, just our solo yesterday. So ran a bunch of errands today. Like I said, drove to my nieces and nephews to drop off that stuff, the patio furniture, and ran some errands, hung out with Michaela a bit, doing some laundry now. And so it's been a good day, and it's mid-afternoon. Jess and Michaela are at the store. And Jess accomplished the taxes as well. Thank you to my CPA. we're gonna go, like I said, play some golden tee, and yeah, I'm gonna have a few beers, and I'm gonna eat a good meal tonight, and that's okay too. But just really cool time. I've enjoyed it. It's something that I think I would like to challenge myself to do. There's a lot of health benefits as long as you do it right. You're not starving yourself, you're fasting. You know, a lot of people fasted, especially during this time of Lent. And I didn't do it just because of Lent. I've been talking about it for a little while with my buddies, but one of them did the 72, and then my workout buddy and coworker and friend, was like, let's do a fast. And I was like, yeah, I've kind of been thinking about it. So we talked about it for a week or so. We set a date and all that stuff. So it's really cool. It's good to have someone that holds you accountable and kind of pushes you to do it as well and does it with you. Yeah, it was really cool. So I'll definitely be doing it again. I think 24 once a month is pretty, not only easy, no, not easy. It's very doable. And I think I'll be a little bit better prepared next time. 36 will be my target, but 24 will be what I kind of set my goal line at. I don't know if I'll ever do the 48 or the 72, that I don't know. I'm not a crazy fasting competitive athlete, so I'll just listen to my body, and I'm getting older, but I feel better. Like I said, I dropped a couple pounds, maybe 1.5 pounds, maybe more now, because like I said, it positively affects you over the next couple of days. So first booze in 4 days, that's not bad. Thursday, Tuesday night to Wednesday to Thursday to Friday to Saturday, yeah. 96, I'm probably like 88 hours. Anyways, there's a new brewer, or I haven't been to Savannah in a long time, but my niece thought it was probably, a couple years old, if that. I can't remember the name of the brewer. Does it say it on here? Two Tides Brewing. Yeah, Two Tides Brewing. So anyways, I appreciate you for hooking me up, my homie 6.5. It's with Citra at Mosaic and El Dorado, so cheers to fasting. And of course, cheers to the Tar Heels tonight, because they play big game, 8:30, which is kind of a weird time. Usually you get a game at noon or 2 or 4 or even 6. So 8:30, it's interesting. But it's going to work out today. Like I said, got the benefit getting all this stuff done today, stuff done around the house. I went to the store to get all the fixins, all these fixins for dinner tonight. And then get to go hang out with my wife for a couple hours. I'll come home and probably cook a pretty early-ish meal. I think Michaela has to leave. They got to leave by 6 tomorrow. First dance is at 8, so we'll all be up around 5. They'll go. I'll get there before 8 because they got to be there by 6 or 6:30, I think. I'll go right before her first dance at 8. Her last dance is at 11, and then I'll come back home for Potter and just to be done. And then I think they have awards around 1:30 or 2. And then maybe the teams go out and eat or whatever. That's going to be a chunk of the day tomorrow for sure. But I'm here. I'm hanging out. Looking forward to watching the Tar Heels, the game. More importantly, looking forward to that carne asada from Trader Joe's. Delicious. So there's my fasting story. Before I know it, we're at 18 plus minutes. So, sometimes I get bored going back and watching these videos. So I can only imagine what my 141 subscribers do. All 8 of you that tend to watch this, you probably fast forward through it, and that's okay. This is my therapy session, and I like to look back at these, over the years, like what did I do last year for this video, or what time of life was I doing this, or what adventure. So it's fun. Never gonna stop. Go Tar Heels. Cheers to fasting. We'll see if this is the best beer I've ever had since it's been 4 days. Sounds pretty bad. That's what I'm saying. Anyways, cheers. Smells very good. Ooh, that is really good. And it's not super heavy, which I can kind of tell with the pour, so I like that. 6.5 though. Illustration by Alexander Hall. Oh, hello. Come on, Barton. Get it together. Two Tides Brewing. All right. I guess cheers to fasting. Health benefits. I feel great. I really do. I'm glad I did it and experienced it. Now I kind of know what I'm capable of and what I need to do to be even better. And all the health benefits. Just taking a few days, you get almost a week's worth of benefits. At least I have. Thoughtful thinking of what you're eating and drinking. So, and usually by Friday, I'm definitely ready to have a beer or two. And last night I was like, no interest at all. I feel good. I want to just kind of chill. So it worked out. Cheers. We're at almost 20 minutes. If I would have thought about this, I would have been more thoughtful instead of rambling, and I would have done 24 minutes. But I didn't. Just thought just came to me. So just like my actual fast, the 20-hour mark was probably when it really started to get a little more challenging. So now I know for next time. This may be my longest video ever, 20 minutes. All right, everybody. Go Tar Heels. Think about fasting. Do your own research. Until next time. Deuces.